Hey, it looks like the sarsaparilla leaf.
A little bit, yeah.
This is the Virginia creeper one. Oh, it's a Virginia creeper. It's a, Mike was showing me, it's on that tree. Yellow loosestrife. Yellow loosestrife.
And they make huge clonal colonies.
Ostrich
It's all
ferns.
one plant. And if you pan over there, you can see it's all one gigantic plant. And another way, besides the tops of the fronds being the widest, is that they still have their spore leaves from last year. They stay all winter. So even if you come here in winter, if there isn't too much snow, you can see the dried spore stalks there. And so that's really typical of them too.
Can you say they're whiter in the middle than they are in the...
They're whiter at the top. Once they're
At the
fully
top.
expanded, they're whitest at the top.
These are some kind of
So,
High bush cranberries.
and look how high it gets over there.
Where?
Right here, look how tall it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
these little cranberries, huh?
It makes cranberries. They're about the size of a commercial cranberry. You could use them
Are these the same
way.
thing? Or?
Yep, it's all the same suckers from it.
Oh. Tall Mitteroo. Tall Mitteroo.
Do
Brack-
I had it? It's good.
Bracken fern.
It makes a good
Looks like
soup.
an eagle claw.
But
Bracken fern. Looks like an eagle's claw.
In Japan, they had a really
Blue cohosh. This is much bigger than we saw in Frog Creek. Boy, it's a lot bigger.
They have been wiped out. Trillium,
Blood red
trillium.
with a Jack of the Pulpit plant coming up. Seed pod of blood red.
Yeah, or Solomon's plume. And I'm suspecting these are,
Antonias.
and deer have wiped them out down by us.
Is that false Solomon seal here?
Yeah, Solomon's plume, you could call it too.
Solomon's plume?
And that may be an herbaceous palm. We're looking into it now.
No.
Yeah.
And this is Clintonium.
Clintonia. Oh yeah.
Oh,
exquisite.
there's a lot of it here.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Antonio will change to a berry.
A blueberry, dark blueberry.
Blueberries.
Oh,
Clintonium.
there's more up there. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Black ash.
I'm looking for a jack in the pulpit in bloom for you.
Mites on basswood. Oh, toothwort.
Yeah.
Is that dying down? Toothwort.
Dying down. Yeah.
We saw that over in Frog Creek. Toothwort. Nodding trillium. See the flowers down here. Nodding trillium. Jack in the pulpit in a tree. Evergreen wooden fern, and it's more divided,
Has the evergreen fronds down below.
more symmetrical. And this is what?
And that's lady fern.
Right here?
Yeah. You can,
Lady fern is
there's no old fronds on the ground. That's one way. It's deciduous.
Partridge berries.
And wild
Hush.
ginger, they
Blooming.
both need really rich spores.
So between this and the violet, this
Wow.
depth of this.
Violet leaves tend to be glossy, for one thing.
Well, ginger. The roots are used for cooking, right?
The roots are the rhizome, the creeping stem, is used. Interesting story with this. At Cumberland Library has an old wildflower book from the turn of the last century. And in there they have wild ginger. It's all line drawings. And they say that in Barron County, when back in those days, back in the late 1800s, if a cow died of natural causes, a downer cow, they would let the local Ojibwe people come and take it. And they would make it edible by adding the rhizome of wild ginger to the meat. It's antibacterial, and then they could eat it. So I thought that was a great little bit of information. Yeah.
So we don't have a lot of wild ginger? Or has
No,
it been
no.
eradicated, or what? Deer get it, or what?
No, the deer don't really like it. I don't know why it's so local up here. I really don't.
Is it edible?
Dutchman breeches. You don't see the flower though.
North America with
Pagoda?
alternate branching. All the others are opposite.
Pagoda dogwood.
Pagoda dogwood.
It's what? What's the name?
The leaves on the branching is alternate. All the other dogwoods are opposite, and so it's very easy to identify that by that characteristic.
It's kind of got the same kind of leaf as that invasive.
Is it buckthorn? It
Yeah.
actually looks almost identical to a flowering dogwood leaf, maybe a little bit longer. But
Doesn't buckthorn look kind of like this?
yeah, a little bit. It's more oval though. There's no tip on buckthorn.
So it's the branch.
Or in the flowers too. Yeah, the
Hooker's
flowers.
buttercup.
Hooker's buttercup.
Hooker's buttercup.
Will it bloom in the fall?
Large leaf.
It forms these
large
huge
leaf
colonies,
aster.
and every once in a
the
while
teeth.
there'll be a stalk with asters, purple usually asters.
Large leaf aster.
Woodsman's toilet paper.
Water
Composite.
duck.
This one's not. This one's
Water
related to buckwheat and rhubarb.
Doesn't have a
The
serrated
burdocks
edges.
are actually composite.
Long Beach Fern. Because these two beat back here. Long Beach Fern. Dwarf horsetail. Dwarf horsetail. Baneberry.
Thank you.
Baneberry. Poisonous. You don't want to eat
There's a really tall nodding tree.
Baneberry.
It's called Beaked Hazelnut.
Beaked.
Beaked Hazelnuts.
Beak.
Beaked Hazelnuts. Beaked Hazelnuts.
Spirea or steeplebush. Usually grow in wetlands. Bug there. Columbine. Columbine.
Big patch of Canadian yew. The deer like eating these.
It likes it here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some of the fractures in the rock are depressions and glaciers.
How do we know this is liverwort, Mike?
By the little overlapping scales, the scale leaves that make it up.
Liverwort.
Liverworts, I do.
Yeah. And as the tree decayed and the hemlock sucked it up, you know, it settled down over the rock.
Interesting. Hemlock tree is a big one.
Small enchanter's nightshade.
Oh, this is that stuff you're not supposed to eat.
No, it's not poisonous. I don't know how it got that name. Circe alpina.
Brown holly fern. Scaly stalks on here.
Endangered species in Wisconsin.
This is a large flowered bellwort. It's got what appears two twisted stalks, but it's one plant, and it's got a little, what is that? Little flower?
It's the seed head.
Seed head. There.
Look at it from this angle and it is triangular.
Yeah. What's triangular?
The seed head pod
seed
is
head.
triangular.
Oh.
It's in the lily family, and they're typically in threes. Or
Where is that?
So that's very much looking.
I can't see it.
Oh,
there it is.
Here's one of the false Solomon's plumes right here.
There it is.
And it's
Twisted
got
stalk,
twisted stalk. It's slightly
Branching.
hairy.
slightly hairy.
And there's the flowers. There's the
Oh,
flower.
the flower. There. Well, this has got 3 branches. Does it usually have 3?
As it gets older, it will. Yeah.
Oh, the other one. Sometimes it's just one. Now, what's the difference between this and that bellwort we saw?
Well, the flowers are totally different, but
But it kind of looks the same, doesn't it?
it does. But the leaves are thicker, and they've got fine hair on everything on the stem and on the leaves.
Yeah,
Oh.
smooth.
Other-
you say.
Other one's
smooth and
smooth.
really thin, delicate.
It's a sweet Sicily.
Sweet Sicily. If you want to look at a bigger one, there's
Okay, where?
right over there. See?
Right here?
Yep. Those leaves
Sweet-
right there. Are
Sweet Sicily.
Sweet Sicily.
Okay.
Young sweet Sicily plant, which is edible. When, the seeds are
Sicily.
edible. And then a rattlesnake fern, which is
Oh, that's the rattlesnake
that's the
fern.
rattlesnake fern. It's gotten pretty scarce.
What's this thing?
That's a young bellwort.
A young bellwort.
And
Wow.
wood nettle, little tiny wood,
Wood
nettle. Yeah. Here's some spring beauties that are dying
Beauties.
down.
Wow.
Yeah, they're edible tubers.
It's a very diverse
roots on there.
little piece of ground here. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spring beauty.
And they have an edible little corm or root on it.
We're in dog baying country here. Well, now what makes this dog baying, Mike?
It has a milky latex related to milkweed, so it's toxic to dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dogs do not eat this stuff. Jay, you're going to tell me about this, Mike.
Well, what can I tell you? It's a sac fungus and ascomycete related to morels.
Oh, really? I've never
That's
seen
about
it.
all I know about them.
Do we have them down Sawyer County?
Oh, I'm sure we do. Yeah, I've seen different ones down there.
Bracken fern, look at that. Weird sort of.
Where I was standing there.
You were standing at the edge. I have a video of you standing there. There's Roger back a year later. You were standing at that cliff. St. Peter's Dome,
So an animal
Morgan Creek.
that's been dammed by beavers.
Wow, nice view.